Hello! Welcome to the first episode of Fallout New Vegas Overanalyzed. Throughout this series, I'll be covering all of the creatures of Fallout New Vegas and giving them ratings in different categories, which will all total up to an overall survivability rating based on the stats that can be found in Fallout New Vegas. So I thought for our first episode, what better way to kick this off than with the humble RadRoach. So without further ado, let's learn everything there is to know about the RadRoaches of Fallout New Vegas. ID'd as CR for critter, RadRoach, there are 13 living RadRoaches found around the Mojave. One dead one which is placed in the Rocket Lab basement cell, and one which is part of a scripted encounter that happens when first leaving Goodsprings on your way to Prim. RadRoaches have no low-level processing and cannot open doors. Their creature type is a mutated insect, they have no weapons list, and under the voice type, do not record female is selected. Upon death, the RadRoach's inventory will be filled with an item from the Death Item RadRoach 100 list, which only contains RadRoach meat. They are evil, and they have a disposition base of 35. Looking into stats, we see that they start at level 1, and they have Calc Min and Max set to 0. They have a critical chance of 1 melee damage, and 1.75 for unarmed damage. And looking at resistances, we see they have 10 in poison resist, and 4 in radiation resistance. Moving into the special attributes, we see a strength of 2, 3 perception, 3 endurance, 1 charisma, 1 intelligence, 3 agility, and 1 luck, giving them an overall special rating of 20 out of 70. They have a combat skill of 25, 12 health, giving them a health rating of 1 out of 100, attack damage of 5, giving them a damage rating of 2 out of 100, an attack reach of 64, a turning speed of 200, both foot weight and base skill are 1, a fatigue of 80, and a 100% speed multiplier, meaning they move at regular speed. RadRoaches are a part of 2 factions, the Creature faction and RadRoach faction. Here's the AI data for RadRoaches. They are unaggressive, cautious, and they don't help anyone. They have a neutral mood, 90 energy, 50 responsibility, and an aggro radius of 256. They have no autocalc services checked, and in their AI packages we only find default patrol casual and default sandbox editor location 512. These 2 packages can be found in just about everything in the game. As for their inventory, they don't carry anything while living, but it should be noticed that they have a whopping 170 carry weight. And I'll go ahead and throw up all of their animations on screen while I cover the rest of this data. The RadRoach's model is roach.nif, and looking into blood type, when they're hit, they'll display the organic bug impact material, both blood spray and blood decal are checked. That's this little mark that you see on the RadRoach whenever you attack it, and when they hit something else, they do not have any impact dataset. Here are all the sounds that RadRoaches will make. And there's quite a few notable things that we should cover regarding RadRoaches. First up will be the Roach King RadRoach, which is notably different in AI attributes than the standard RadRoach. They have less energy, a larger aggro radius, and they will actually help allies in combat. They also fit into the Roach King faction, which also contains Robco Mole Rats, Adams Morgan Roach, and Robco Roaches. Next up is Fluffy and Jitters. These are 2 RadRoaches ID'd as Sniper Nest RadRoach 1 and 2. They both use the standard RadRoach template with no changes. And then we have the Irradiated RadRoach, with an increased carry weight of 210, which, by the way, is 10 less than a Deathclaw. They also have some actor effects on them, the Ghoul Rad Heal, Glowing One Glow Spell, and Rad Immunity. So all 3 of these are from Fallout 3, so you will not find them in the Mojave. But there is a RadRoach from New Vegas called the Bunker RadRoach, which also uses the Irradiated RadRoach as a base, but I could not find any location or use cases for these creatures in the game. These Bunker RadRoaches do have a different drop item though, Bunker RadRoach Meat, which has all the same stats as regular RadRoach Meat, with an additional 8 points of radiation, as well as a value of 4 caps rather than the standard 2. And now for the fun part. Let's see how RadRoaches score in overall survivability. They come in at a 10. out of 100 on the survivability scale. I mean, it's a RadRoach. And they get a horrible less than 1 out of 100 on the hunting score. So if you are considering farming up some RadRoach kills, they give you hardly any XP, and the only thing they drop is RadRoach meat, so you're probably losing money killing these things unless you're using your fist. And that covers everything I've got for you. So I'll see you in the next episode of New Vegas Overanalyzed. Have a good one. Peace.